What's up, good people? It's Quiet as Kept the podcast. I'm Fred, yours truly.
I am Jose Got Beat.
And I'm Macy Mac3 Stats.
And we are sitting here with the gentleman that just jumped off stage. He just killed it down here at Atlanta Hip Hop Day 2024. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, peace and love. We're all going by the name of HEADKRACK, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all out here, y'all professional, man. Y'all got the soundproof audio. You know, you can't, man, there's a whole like festival going on. You can't even hear it in the headphones. That's great.
Hey, we appreciate that coming from somebody like yourself, my brother. We appreciate that.
Man, listen, y'all making a way when sometimes the will won't, allow it to happen, you know?
No, for sure. So talk about how the energy was up there on the stage.
Yo, the energy was crazy because, like, even though we're tropical people, we don't like to be hot.
Exactly.
And it was hot on that stage. It's hot in the audience. And, like, even when you, like, even see people mouth the words that you're asking them to say, even if the sound is not emitting from their mouth, it's the fact that they're putting any level of effort in their uncomfortable moments. It means a lot, especially when people gravitate towards the stage, when you're doing what you do. So it feels good.
A humble king. He really is into the crowd participation. We love that.
Because that's the funnest component of like doing live performances is like, because a lot of times I'm on tours and stuff like that. Like I'm opening for other people, so I'm always having to introduce people to me. So I'm used to setting records up and making people a part of something, so they don't because like when people just go on and just perform without setting anything up, it's like I don't know what's going on here.
Right.
But if I could give you some sort of pretense as to what I need from you, what's about to happen, it makes it easier to participate.
Exactly. That's cool.
All right, you've been performing everywhere. Is there any like bucket list places that you want to perform at?
Yeah, man, I want to rock at the Apollo.
Okay.
I want to do I want to perform at Tabernacle. I want to perform at Center Stage. Because it's weird, because like these are medium-sized venues,
right?
But I feel like when you get arena status, I mean, granted, you could do more. Like I saw Missy and Busta Rhymes, and that show was crazy. Mm-hmm. But like when you get those intimate, medium-sized venues where you can make eye contact with people still, and like, I feel like people feel that more. Like I've seen Childish Gambino on a lot of different occasions, and my favorite Childish Gambino show was when he was at Tabernacle.
Oh wow!
You can really connect.
Yeah,
I love that. It's so intimate, and then the people there are your true fans.
Absolutely. Because I would rather do like a 7 o'clock show and an 11 o'clock show in a smaller venue than do one show in a big arena and not necessarily connect to the audiences or know that some of my fans had nosebleed seats to where like their hoes didn't make that much noise. They reach me later because they're coming from way up there. Yeah.
Hey, that's funny, man. Speaking of doing shows, what you think about these pictures these celebrities doing with the people behind the stage, the Chris Brown pictures, and you see French Montana doing them pictures with the folks? What you think about those?
Chris Brown's a marketing genius. I wish I'd have thought of it first, and I'm trying to figure out, like, it's weird in hip hop because like girls show up,
right?
But mostly dudes. So, like, how many dap poses can you take? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How many side-by-side, back-to-back Danny Glover Lethal Weapon pictures can you take?
Right.
But, like, I love the creativity that comes with it. And, Michael Jackson would never.
Right.
No, people would be on stretchers.
But he should have. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I would have had the opportunity to go see Michael Jackson live and could have, like, dapped his glove, you know what I'm saying? Like any of that stuff, man. So I love the creativity. I'm waiting to see where it's gonna go. So someone's gonna push the envelope far. Like, all right, so for like $300 you can take this kind of picture. For $500 you spit my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like someone's gonna go. I'm putting it on Sukihana probably.
Oh yeah, she probably.
Yeah, and possibly Sexy Red. I don't know.
Yeah, that's up their alley for sure.
Yeah, it's like I'll let you pose in front of it. You know what I'm saying?
So talk about your project. We heard you mention you had a project you just dropped.
Yeah, so it's called MiKroDose, and I made this project when I was in a really mentally transformative state in my life. I was serving some masters that was no longer serving me, and I was trying to figure out a way to break out of it. And I kept going on these ayahuasca retreats, trying to get a different answer.
I have a question about that.
I have every answer.
So, like, did you know what those retreats were before you went? Like, what kind of research did you do, or who introduced you to those?
So the crazy thing, I was introduced to the whole concept by Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Oh wow.
And he was always talking about this thing called toad, which is like a venom. 5-MeO DMT that he would get from these toads in South America.
Oh, wow.
And so I was trying to find that in Atlanta, but I also have trust issues. So I'm not gonna just buy DMT from just
You gotta have somebody that's trustworthy to do what you.
Fair enough. Like I need to get it from the plug, and the plug needs to do it with me for me to feel that level comfort.
I have done the Joe Rogan research, and you need somebody like research and that know how to do the DMT and everything.
Absolutely. So what I realized is all right, cool. I'm probably gonna strike out or maybe end up in Grady if I get it from somebody in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So what if I did the most honest version of it, and that's ayahuasca?
Right.
Now, ayahuasca is like the OG recipe. Cats been doing this for thousands of years in the South American jungles and things like that. So I found a shaman, and I found like a group that do these retreats. And the cool thing is I didn't even have to leave the country.
Did you go to the one in Florida or?
I went to one in Georgia.
Oh, really? I didn't know they had one.
How was it, man?
Amazing. Life-changing.
Was it everything that Mike Tyson said it was?
Well, see, what Mike Tyson talk about is DMT still, because I don't even think Mike has done ayahuasca. I think he's only done DMT.
He done DMT.
Yeah, so the ayahuasca version of the thing was no one's experience is gonna be the same.
Right.
You're gonna get from it what you're supposed to get from it. So if all 4 of us went on a retreat, went to a ceremony, we're gonna have 4 different stories, and hopefully they're all it's gonna make us better, and hopefully you're gonna go through some uncomfortable things, which I did, and I loved it, and I've gone on 4 different retreats, and I've done 11 ceremonies.
Wow.
Okay.
Because normally you do 3 ceremonies every time you go on a retreat. I overslept and missed 1. That's why I have 11. That's why my number's uneven.
Got you. That is very interesting. Similar to you, I found out about those through Will Smith.
Okay.
And he just talks about how it's opened him up to different roles that he's had. And so did this help you performance wise also, or was it more so musically?
I think more so it helped me deal with people better and know when to cut BS off. You know what I mean? Because full transparency, I've done radio for a long time, and it got to a point where I hated everyone I was around, and everybody who was getting in the way of me providing the best service to the people as I could, and I'm trying to figure out how can I tactfully play the chess game with these people and serve the community, because a lot of times when you work for a business, the business is all about the business, and I understand that component. You want to make money, but every situation I've been a part of has been successful. So don't question what I bring to the table. Trust my process. And when you got certain people who have ulterior motives and agendas at hand, and people that they want to push to the forefront, and they trying to fix the fight, grease the steps, you get to a point where it's all right, cool. You know what? It's better to not try to win the game, but don't lose the game. Just leave that game. And and watch them suffer as you drive away in the rear view. You know what I mean? So but the thing is, I was trying to find reasons to stay, and every time it's no, leave. You're unhappy, and you're better. This is not what God sent you here to do. God sent you to heal people in a different way, and you can't heal people if you're broken. And I was broken trying to fix an unhealable situation that was being fixed on the other side. So I had to step away, and it was uncomfortable making adjustments, but then God opened all these other doors. I'm about to do season 3 of Pictionary. Starts September 9th. I'm the announcer for the whole season. Whole season's already shot, and so now I'm in my game show season of life, in addition to Dish Nation and my new project MiKroDose.
So you're like a Pictionary guru. If we picking teams, you're a captain. You need to.
Yo, I'm pretty nice because I'm the announcer telling you what you won and what you can win.
Okay.
But I be in the booth looking in hard yo.
Studying.
It's a raspberry. How do you not see it's a raspberry? That sort of thing. So
when will that be airing? Is it gonna be on a Fox or CBS?
Yeah, it's gonna be on Fox and Peachtree TV in Atlanta. And you can check your local listeners if you listen to outside of the city. It's hosted by Jerry O'Connell.
Okay.
And
I saw that he was in Piedmont Park announcing, he was get your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your family members come out and play Pictionary.
Yo, Jerry O'Connell is so outside. and the crazy thing is like, everything about everything. Like, black stuff, white stuff. Like, son is plugged in. Like, he deserves an honorary plate at every barbecue. and I don't throw those passes out liberally.
Right. Gotta be selective.
No doubt.
No, that's good, man. That's awesome. So, the album. You were saying that the journey that you took with the ayahuasca got you to the point to you create for the album. So talk about that.
So I think, like going on these ayahuasca retreats and just the way it allowed me to like just be more vulnerable and tell more stories. Because a lot of times, like in black culture, sometimes it's like, we always celebrate our victories and we don't talk about our losses, our failures, our shortcomings. And I think it allowed me to peel back those layers and then also try to like, throw words at people that may be going through what I'm going through or what I was going through at that time and pick them up. So you got songs like Sumo, when like if you read the lyrics to the hook, you're like, fuck him with that sumo dick. What do you mean? Like, it means go big, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't let people put you in a small box. Like, go big. Go
I see
sumo.
the correlation.
Yokozuna with it.
Yeah, see, my man know the vibes, bro. Jose, you know what I'm saying? So like, and then like you got records like Trouble Don't Last Always, which talks about just like, not only just the struggles of like watching everybody around you be successful, but even things that we as black men sometimes go through with child custody. Like, I've had custody of my oldest child since he's 3.
Yeah.
And like a lot of guys be like, oh man, no court's gonna ever give me my kid. And it's like, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
If you are really like operating in the best interest of your child, you can win, you could be successful, and you don't necessarily have to always be at war with your baby mother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad that me and my oldest son's mom have a great relationship. Because when she first heard the song, she thought I was trying to like not like us at her on it. And I was like, no.
She tried to get royalties up off.
It's like, are you listening to what I'm saying? Like, apparently not. It's like we're still in a relationship. But then like after a few more listens, she's like, oh, I got you.
That's wonderful.
That's very important. That's very important what you said. But no, go ahead, Mace. You have something for him.
So, when you're creating, do you like to use ad-libs or do you just like emit those from your process?
I mean, I think when certain songs call for it, you rock the ad-libs. You know what I mean? Like, like ad-libs do make songs fun. And it's crazy because like, I've been making music for like a long time, right? And I remember when I was like working on stuff like back in the 90s, before everybody was doing ad-libs,
right.
I would always have a track where like I'm just saying the most absurd stuff in the background, and like sometimes the engineer would keep it, sometimes he would take it out, and then years later this becomes the norm. And it became the norm right around the time when I stopped doing crazy ad-libs.
Oh, man.
And then Migos came in and perfected the art of it, because they would leave pockets to where these things could fit.
Right.
Like I would be like bar, 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 bar. And if you hear it in the background faintly like an Easter egg, you'd hear it. But like, it's so cool to see where it's come along. But like, I respect a good, well-placed ad-lib.
For sure.
All right.
So go ahead, Jose.
We're production-wise, where you at with the album?
It's out. It's out right now. Like, I'll give you a QR code. You can scan it. And you can get it from wherever you steal music from. I got production from Zaytoven on there. My people from the West Coast, local astronauts. My man, Caveman Software from Dallas. This young talented lady by the name of Higgy Beats from Atlanta. And my man D Cross.
Higgy's dope as hell.
Higgy is incredible.
Yeah.
Yo, she did Sumo. And she also did one of my other favorite records, Violence. Like, I came out to that song when I fought Kimbo Slice Jr. at the celebrity boxing joint. And like when she played that record, I was like, oh yeah, not only is this gonna be like on my project, this is what I'm coming in the ring to.
Inspirational.
No,
hell yeah.
For sure. And you just slid in there that you fought Kimbo Slice Jr. How did that go?
They call it a draw.
Okay.
But I mean, the only thing I wanted was to not get hurt and get a good picture. I got both.
All right.
Okay, that's a win-win.
Got a knockdown in the second round too. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like, man, listen, like, I almost wanted to make the picture like the project cover of my album, right? But I operate in a space where, like, like, I don't have to big myself up on the back of others. You know, like, I show up and I do the work.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, that brother's a talented fighter. He boxes and he does UFC, but I'm a planner and I'm a strategizer. Like, there's a way to do anything that people say you can't do. You just got to figure out the strategy of how to make it happen. You're like, Goliath should have killed David.
Yeah. But David figured it out.
David figured it out. It was like, oh, this nigga don't like rocks.
So on the musical side and on the radio side, who are some of your inspirations or people that inspired you to get into radio and doing music?
Well, in the radio space, it was guys I grew up listening to and ladies too, like Wendy Williams,
Okay.
Ed Lover, Star and Buck Wild, Tom Joyner.
Legends.
Yeah, like the OGs, you know, Funk Master Flexes of the world. And then like, when I was started living in Dallas, I started meeting a lot of these radio DJs because I would enter contests and win them. And then they would have me go to the station to pick up my prizes, and I would get to meet, oh wow, that's Hollywood Hernandez, and that's DJ Felly Felly. So like starting to meet these people and realize how cool they were, it made me like respect radio. And wow, they get to go to the club every night, and they all got nice cars. So this is a vibe. This is what I want to do. I didn't know I was gonna get there as fast as I did, but it ended up working out. And as far as on the music side of things, I take inspiration from everybody who takes risk. Like, you know, like I'm a 80s baby, so like, you know, the LLs, the Run DMCs, the Tribe Called Quest, the Outkast, the NWAs, the Two Live Crews. Like, I study everybody that got us to this point. And I even study the new people, Earth Gang, JID, you know, Mayhem Loren, Noah the Flood. I mean, like, even people like Nisha Nice, who's performing here today. Yo, like she's a fun-sized human who is very what do they call that when it's like
Bite size or
not bite size, but like it's like the potent formula. She's a potent formula human who like, you know, like goes around the world and does what she loves to do and irradiates her energy. I was just telling her when I was getting off stage, because I haven't seen her in a while, and I was like, yo, she like thanked me for like an interview I did with her a long time ago, and I was like, yo, listen, to meet you once is to know you forever, because that's the kind of energy you emit. And like everything that you think is going great for you right now, you just getting started. You know what I mean? So I just love to see people, you know, who got a purpose.
Breezy today.
Yeah, Chris Breezy. I love to see people who got a purpose and get it done, man. So like I find inspiration in a little bit of everything.
Right. So we got quick hitters that we do. We give you two choices.
Let's go.
And you got to pick one of them, right?
Okay.
You like your lemon pepper, wet or dry?
Dry.
Okay. That's the overwhelming response from people.
Because not everybody wet it right.
Right.
Like sometimes like I can't tell if it's like if they just pour just extra grease on top of it already, or did they make a nice little lemon pepper batter? Like I don't know what's going on here.
That's a major key.
Right.
Yeah. But a good dry, dusty ass, crunchy Chernobyl.
Ooh, a crunchy. Oh my gosh.
Like so dry you can actually bite through the bone too a little bit.
I need some meat on it a little bit.
No, good. Like the steroided up.
Oh yeah,
you know.
No, I don't do the steroid ones.
You like them little.
I like the little midget ones.
The canary wings.
Yeah, from American Deli.
I need the full HDH steroid.
Oh no,
you know.
those give men titties, and I can't. Like,
you want the drums that look like little baby fists.
Stay away from that. No. Okay, so speaking of wings, you've been in Atlanta, so American Deli or JJ Fish?
American Deli, because I've had the opportunity to go there more times, and there's American Deli not too far from my crib.
Okay.
And I got me a mean little whiting sandwich, you know, quite a few times.
Yeah. Okay.
Also got the fried fish fillet sandwich. I got a mediocre Philly one time.
Yeah, I mean their Phillies are just.
That is not a Philly.
Spot.
That's not a Philly.
I mean, that's what they call it, but
That's
like
a hot dog bun. Hot dog
It's a
bun
Philly with an F.
Yeah.
So
we
he's
know
from
the real.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Oh, so I understand your scrutiny, and I'm right
yeah.
there with you, brother.
Oh yeah, from Philly. So I'm from Philly. So like yeah, I feel offended just eating it.
All right. So we did lemon pepper. We do the chicken. What you got?
What side is the best side in Atlanta?
Outside.
Outside. Okay. That's true.
Okay.
Because I couldn't go north, south, east, or west. I mean, like the most amazing thing about Atlanta, I tell people all the time, amazing things happen when I go outside.
Right.
And all you gotta do is leave your house.
Right.
And Atlanta on foot versus Atlanta in a car,
Yeah.
completely different Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
Even coming over here, taking a little bird scooter that I think is still running because it wouldn't let me end my ride. Like I saw things that I normally wouldn't see.
Right.
And like if I was just to drive up over here and park at Pond City Market across the street. And Atlanta's a beautiful place. And it just dawned on, I've been living here for 14 years, but it hit me last weekend that I really live here. Because two of my favorite restaurants moved to the city.
Which ones? Don't
listen,
gatekeep. Don't gatekeep.
I ain't gonna gatekeep. I tell everybody who listen, Torchy's Tacos.
Okay.
They just opened last weekend in Midtown.
Okay.
They're banging. They stay open till 11 on like the weekend days. To me, they're crushing velvet. They're crushing velvet taco.
That's easy to do. I'm not a fan of velvet taco.
It didn't transfer over well here. In Texas, is better. I promise. But Torchy's is dope.
Okay.
And then also Nando's. Just opened up on the 27th. It's in Peachtree Corners, and they're gonna see me today. Actually,
Ooh,
Okay.
I'm pulling
gonna
up.
take that drive out
I've been
there.
Nando's for years, so is the peri good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the crazy thing is, if you go to Nando's in the UK, they got steak sandwiches too.
Wow.
I'm a foodie, so like I'm like a Foodipedia. I be knowing stuff. And y'all got Whataburger out here now too, like more than one.
Yes,
Yeah.
There's,
Yeah.
Kennesaw has
They're not doing it
one.
right.
It's one in Noonan, I think.
Yo, the one in Cumberland Mall was legit. I had it for the first time last weekend, and I was expecting high level mediocrity.
Right.
Nah, man.
They did it.
My food just came off that stove.
Okay.
And like,
Okay.
and you know, like when you bite into something that's hot and you go, and you try to like bounce it around so it doesn't like burn the roof of your mouth and that little skin flap start hanging.
Yes.
Yeah, like it was really made to order. Thank you, Whataburger.
No, that's dope. That's dope. Okay. So he got his outside dry lemon pepper and
American Deli.
All right.
So when you're composing, beat first or lyric first?
Beat first. Like back in the days, I used to like write just mad rhymes for the sake of writing rhymes, right?
Right.
And then it got to a point where I was only writing rhymes when I needed to do a song. Right. So then like all these people send me beats, so I'll just throw the beat on, or even I'll take a jazz record and I'll write a rhyme to the jazz record, and then I'll like send it to a producer and be like, I remake a beat around this.
That's
Even
dope.
on MiKroDose, the first song Rise, I rhymed over Bob James's Rise song, and my man D Cross deconstructed the beat and remade a whole joint around my acapella and made it bang. So like I like to ride the instrumentation of the music and make it do what I needed to do.
That's crazy.
Well, we like to close all of our interviews out with something called "The Quiet is Kept."
Okay.
All it is like your slogan, your motto, or something that you want the people to remember you by. So we have you say "Quiet is kept," and then you say whatever you.
Quiet is kept. Don't chase your dreams. Just figure out where they're going and beat them there.
Nice.
He knew what to do with it.
He knew what to do.
He knew.
All right, so give everybody what you got going on one more time. You know, the show coming up, your project, everything.
Well, later on today, I'm going to be at Nando's, as we discussed. MiKroDose is out right now, man. It's a 30-minute project.
Okay.
If you listen to it, my money-back guarantee is that if you listen to it from beginning to end, you're going to feel better than you did when you started listening to it.
Okay.
It's intended to be high-vibrational music during these low-vibrational times. And everybody has their favorite record. I think you'll like Mona Lisa Scars.
Okay.
I feel like you're going to be Trouble Don't Last Always,
Okay.
or a Tunnel Vision person.
All right.
Jose, I think you're going to be For the Love or Tightrope. Oh, I think Tightrope might be for you too.
Okay.
Tightrope, man, listen. So hopefully these records find you where you at and bond to your DNA, and hopefully I improve the quality of your life.
All right, I'm gonna let you know too. I'm gonna be like, you had it spot on, or I was feeling sumo dick, or
Look, she added a whole word onto your track. So.
Facts. I mean, that's what it's called. So, I mean, like, I was gonna label the title "Sumo Dick," but I was like, man, like, and the Grammy Award goes too. Like, oh man, it's gonna make it hard for the voters. So I just left it at sumo.
Smart man.
But wait till you hear the whole song, you'll be like, oh wow, like it's ratchet and righteous at the same time.
Right.
that's what we love.
Yeah, they really do. It's crazy how on both sides of the fence the world be sometimes. Because sometimes like, I feel like, oh man, I don't want to offend nobody. But then when you then you be like, everybody likes to be offended, apparently. Right? Like, when you see what excels.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Provocative.
Yeah, gets the people going. Yo, man, I love y'all podcast, and I'm gonna listen to it.
All right.
I'm gonna and this is me, like, because I know people like will say anything. Where can I follow you online?
You can check us out right here. This is our podcast, or actually it's QAK
And we got
podcast.
business cards.
Or actually, I'll leave the
Come through business cards.
So it's visuals, you know, it's on YouTube and then it's on all your platforms, the iHeartRadio, all your stuff.
I'm about to follow y'all on
All that good
YouTube
stuff.
because that's where I consume most of my content.
All right.
Awesome.
All right.
Make my algorithm dance, guys.
There we go.
Shout out to Quiet as Kept. I'm HEADKRACK, HEADKRACK. Follow me everywhere and I'll follow you back.
All
like
right.
literally, I'll follow you back. Like, I'm in your backseat right now.
There we go. With that being said, this is Quiet as Kept. I'm Fred, yours truly.
And I'm Jose Got Beats.
And I'm Macy Mac 3 Star.
HEADKRACK.